Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you're new and welcome back if you're returning. My name is Maelan and I make beauty and lifestyle and bullet journal videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's video is a story time and with a shorter intro, let's just get on into it. So this story takes place March 3rd. Yeah. So as you can already tell by the title, this is the worst panic attack I've ever experienced so far. Now, if you don't know, I struggle with anxiety and panic attacks, and I'm not really sure if this was a panic attack or an anxiety attack. Sometimes I can't really tell the difference between them, so it was an attack of sorts. So that day, I had a math competition at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville, and there was a lot of people there, but surprisingly enough, I was perfectly fine. And then after I got home and back to my school, my mom had me drive a little bit until we got kind of close to a highway, but not really a highway. It was a very busy street and it had traffic lights or traffic signals, whatever you call them. So it was also very busy, like a highway almost. But it was like a mini highway. A highway for beginners, if you will. My mom had me stop driving since she did not want me driving on that highway yet until I was a little bit more advanced. So I got out of the car and I still had no anxiety. So this is really strange and everything, as you can tell. And then we go to Walmart to go shopping a little bit. And all of a sudden I kind of just start seeing delusions. And obviously, I've never been on acid. Maybe not obviously, but I've never been on acid. But I feel like if someone was tripping on acid, what I was seeing was how they would have tripped. And it was a bunch of rainbow colors and everything was swirling around. And it was just so scary. Because usually in anxiety and panic attacks, I really I've never had a delusion in my life. And I'm pretty sure, right before that, I either told my doctor or my therapist that when I have panic and anxiety attacks, I don't have delusions. And all of a sudden, I'm just whoa. And my head was going whoa. I literally felt like I was tripping on acid. So I'm editing right now, and I realized I said the word about 20,000 times. And I was so confused and everything was getting really weird and I was just I'm going insane. And my mom is okay, she just probably thinks I'm tired or something, which makes sense even though I think it was 9 o'clock. I wouldn't really be that tired, and I've never been so tired in my life that I've had delusions, Maybe they're not really hallucinations, I'm not sure, whatever you want to call them. So I was just whoa, and everything was all rainbowy, as I said, and they were swirling, and it was just so weird. And I'm just holding my head trying to make all the swirls stop, and it was not helping. And now, by this point, my heart is racing. I can't. This is a very experience all around. I'm kind of freaked out and stuff, and I'm just whoa, this is so weird. And I remember I wanted bacon bits for baked potatoes. And I see the bacon bits. And we'll just pretend this is bacon bits. And I'm we need, and my mom just put them in there then. And I'm okay. And I just throw them. And I was just everything was just so weird and strange. And I could not figure it out at all. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. Up until now, clearly. And so I just kind of keep trying to figure everything out. And the hallucinations, delusions, whatever, starting to die down a bit, but like stuff is still like being swirly and rainbowy. There was a box of waffles. I'm not sure. It was a box of something. Could have been cereal. I can't remember. And like, instead of saying what it said, it literally said, "You're a loser." And I'm like, hope that's not what it's actually called. Like, oh, I want a box of "You're a loser"os. Like, it. Not really sure, like, whatever, we're all good here, I mean, right? Like, and so, I'm just like, okay, and I'm just, like, walking down and stuff, and I'm still having these rainbowy, swirly stuff, and I'm trying to, like, just calm myself down, and eventually, we finally finished shopping, and when I got home, I kind of just had to, like, sit down, and just, like, what the hell just happened? And I don't know if I mentioned this, but Walmart was completely dead. The U of A was completely packed. And at the U of A for lunch, I was sitting alone. Like, usually if I sit alone, I kind of get a little, like, panicky, thinking people are talking about me, blah, blah, blah. But Walmart, completely dead, panic attack arises. Okay, cool, awesome, loving it. And then a few days later, I either was listening to music or I was watching TV. And it was a familiar song or show. I cannot remember which it was. But whatever it was like talking to me. And like my brain will just look at me and be like, "Yo, you ugly." And I'm like, "You right." Or like it'll be like, "Yo, no one likes you." I'm like, "You right again." And so this song or show, cannot remember for the life of me, then was saying, "No one likes you, you're ugly," and like a bunch of other stuff. And I'm just like, cool, I know these are not the words, but okay, thanks. Loving it. So I had to stop watching or listening. I can't remember, but anyways, I was probably still in panic mode up until then. So pretty much, that was the worst panic attack I've ever experienced thus far. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe for more videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I love y'all.